Hey there, how are you doing? My name is Angel, and I like all things that are mysterious. And I have a little story I'd like to share. And the reason that I want to share this story is because it's going to lead me into several other videos. So I'm assuming that, because my whole little mantra is if the shoe fits, wear it. Whatever. If I'm getting assigned to do something, I'm just supposed to do it. That's just what I'm assuming. So when I seen how this it's not going to tie together, but it is going to tie together. So for me, this story actually starts about a month ago. So up until about a month ago, I was working at a Walmart because I've already been through the ringer. I was a medical assistant. I was working in healthcare. I was working for a doctor. Then my mom died the day after my anniversary there. And then the doctor I was working for left the company. Then my grandfather died. It was literally one thing after another. So anyways, I had quit healthcare in September of last year, and it took me about 2 months to finally be like, of applying at places, to be like, just gonna do it. And I swore I'd never do it. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna work at Walmart. So I get hired at Walmart because I've worked at Walgreens before, so I already have experience. And I'm there. I had just hit my 3-month anniversary in February, and I absolutely hated it there. I hated it there. They don't do anything right. I'm not going to get into all of that. Just know that I've worked in retail long enough to know that how they do things just doesn't make sense. Okay. So anyways, I really didn't like it there. I complained about it. One of the managers actually started a rumor saying that I was talking about somebody else. I had to go squash that, being me. I went to the girl that she said I was supposedly talking about, told her I wasn't talking about her. I was like, do I do that? Do you ever see me sit here and talk about any of my coworkers like that? And she's like, no. And I'm like, exactly. And then I also confronted the manager. Nothing happened with that. There was a whole investigation about it, and they did nothing. That was right before I quit. The day that I quit was because the head of security actually caught somebody stealing, and she walked by me with this cart full of stuff in bags, and she's like, what the fuck were you doing while this customer was just sitting here throwing shit in bags? Oh, that's right, you weren't doing your fucking job. My mouth dropped. I do one of these numbers. I'm like, who is she talking to? She's like, don't worry, I'll be back over here to talk to you when I'm done in a minute. And I look at the girl I'm working with, and I look around. I go onto my work phone. I punch out. I'm like, fuck this. I'm done. I'm done. I don't care. I go punch out. I log out of the work phone. I go take my work phone to the same manager that had started the whole drama shit, saying that I was talking about one of my coworkers. Gave her the phone, took off my vest, gave her the vest. I was like, I'm done. I quit. And I left. About 2 weeks later, for a while I had this really bad feeling, and I didn't really understand it. And it just, I don't know. You can take it however you want. But for a while I was having a bad feeling about even being at Walmart. Okay? Like, you would think that them having inside security and outside security would make you feel more safe at work. You do not feel more safe at work. That's just more people that are getting paid to do absolutely nothing but sit on their fucking phones. I'm just saying, okay? Not all of them, but a good chunk of them, okay? Just sit on their phones. They're not doing their jobs. They expect the cashiers to do their jobs for them. Like, they're supposed to be catching thieves. You have all this high-tech camera equipment. Why are you wanting us to do more when we can't see as much as you can? Okay, that's whatever. It is what it is. It's done. I'm done with that shit. But I did have this really bad feeling like I didn't want to be there. And I really knew I didn't want to be there. I didn't know why I didn't want to be there. And then about a week ago, there was a guy that had went into Walmart, and he was walking around and he was talking about all of the African American people that were in the store. He was calling them derogatory names. He was being rude. He was just a POS, right? Just a straight POS. He went into that store. He walked in. Mind you, I told you what my story was. Why I don't work there no more, right? Keep that in your mind as I'm telling you this story. They had a guy walk into the store, and he had walked over to kitchenwares, grabbed a kitchen knife out of one of the blocks that has the, you know, the kitchen knives in it and shit. Proceeded to go back to sporting goods. And he grabbed a big ass fucking knife out of sporting goods. And he proceeded to walk around the store, still talking about the African American people, and we're threatening them and stuff as he's walking around the store. He walked up behind an 18-year-old worker and stabbed him in the back. And that's where this is gonna actually start. So you have my backstory of why I quit, literally 2 weeks before this had happened, and why I quit. What the fuck was their security doing while this guy was walking around with knives threatening people? That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. So if Walmart isn't held accountable for his death, because they got the guy surrendered, you know, here, we can get a little more into it. There's videos and stuff. But what was security doing? Oh, that's right. They wanted somebody else to do their fucking job for them. Okay? I said I had a bad feeling, and I said I hated it there. This confirms why. I just didn't know why. Okay? So anyways, there's a video. I'm gonna see if I can't share it with you. If not, I can do an overlay, but I'd prefer not to. Skip that.
After a weekend attack inside a Rockford Walmart leaves one person dead.
The 18-year-old victim, Jason Jenkins, was an employee at the store. Timothy Carter's accused of first-degree murder in his death. The 28-year-old's being held in the Winnebago County Jail. Carter appeared in court for the first time this afternoon. Drea Baroni was there. And Drea, what did you learn?
Mimi, just hours ago, Timothy Carter appeared over Zoom to a crowded courtroom inside the Winnebago courthouse. Friends and family of Jason Jenkins filled that room. The Auburn High School student was stabbed in the back while working at Walmart last night. He later died from his injuries. According to the criminal complaint, Carter was walking through the store with two knives, a kitchen knife and a hunting knife. Police say video shows him walking up to the 18-year-old with the knives and stabbing him in the back once while saying a racial slur. The coroner's report shows Jenkins later died of that stab wound. At the court hearing today, Jenkins' family and friends were visually distraught and angry. I even heard some of them yelling as they walked out of the courthouse less than 24 hours after Jason's murder. Rockford Public Schools offered grief counseling today at Auburn and Roosevelt High Schools. Coming up at 5, I'll have more on Carter's next court appearance and the push to keep him in jail. Mimi?
We'll continue to follow that. Thanks, Drea.
So
For decades.
there's that, right? But so today is what, April 2nd. Saturday they held a vigil for him in Walmart's parking lot, and even though I don't work there no more, I did work there, and I did see him, and I did interact with him, and we were co-workers. I went and paid my respects as well. So I went there, and they did a whole balloon release and everything, and the mayor showed up. And he had strong words, but he was like, the guy's in jail, but this isn't done. We don't feel safe in our community. He's right. We don't feel safe in our community. I don't know how it is in other places, but this guy, from what I found, was that he had lived down by Kankakee, Illinois. And somebody had brought him up here and dropped him off. And apparently he had went to Rosecrans first and was trying supposedly to get, seen. He said that he was suicidal and this, that, and the other. But that doesn't fit. If you're suicidal, why did you stab somebody else if you are suicidal? That doesn't even make sense. Your fucking thing doesn't make sense, okay? So, anyways, it's a really sad story. And I don't usually talk about things, but I don't usually have some kind of connection to it. It just hits different when you have a connection to something that was this horrific. My friend did try to save him. She had put pressure on his wound until the EMTs got there. They took him to Javon Bay, and that's where he had passed away at, was at Javon Bay. I don't know what happened, but my friend said that he was fine. Not fine, but he was talking to her when she seen him when EMTs took him. So what happened from him talking, but he also got stabbed in the lower back. Okay, so I still don't know much more than that. I do know that. My friend's not okay. Keep her in your prayers, because this poor girl is really going through it. Like, she was covered in his blood. She really tried to help him, and she's really just going through it. And then there's rumors going around that nobody helped him, that people were just walking around Walmart and were screaming and nobody helped him. That's not true. Don't always believe what the fuck you hear in the news, because you don't know. And people fucking lie just for fucking clicks or whatever. I don't know. This is probably going to be a short video, but I kind of wanted to just give my side of this. And the only reason I wanted to was because it kind of goes hand in hand with giving you guys an update what's going on with me. Because, I haven't been okay. I haven't been okay since I lost my mom in June last year. But I totally follow my gut. And my gut told me something wasn't okay and I need to get the fuck out of there. And I'm glad I did. Although a lot of my coworkers kept telling me that they wished that I was there. And I get that. I really do. I get that. But there's not anything else that I could have done that nobody else did. And yeah, I'm sure there was a lot of bystander mode, and I hate bystander mode. I really do. But somebody did help. Somebody did try. And she's really going through the fucking ringer right now. So keep her in your prayers. The other thing that I do want to announce is that I bought a new camera. So this is not being recorded on my phone. This is being recorded on my new GoPro. This one I can live stream with. So that's kind of the direction that we're going, is more towards, instead of just doing videos, and more towards me live streaming, so that you guys see, I don't know, feel more included, I guess is the best way to put it. Instead of just making you feel more included. That's the best way to put it. And it just makes everything a little easier on me. So, because I don't know what the hell's going to happen. I'm currently not working. I need to start looking for a job. But like I said, it's been one thing after another, and just trying to figure everything out. Like, my son's going to be 18 in a few days, and I can't believe that. So, I don't know, just trying to navigate life. And remember, that's what this is all about. It's all about my life adventure. This was just one of them things that I kind of wanted to share. Life's not fucking peaches and cream. And everybody thinks that it's better somewhere else. And honestly, life is what you make it. Best piece of advice I can give to anybody. So, you know, I had saved a bunch of different clips so that I could share, but honestly, everything got said that I wanted to say. You guys, if you want to know more, all you have to do is Google the Rockford, Illinois Walmart stabbing, and you can find out more about the guy or whatever. I'm not going to sit here and talk about him because he's a piece of shit. I would rather talk more about Jason because he was so young. He was about to graduate with my son. So my whole heart, and I just want to send all kinds of positive thoughts and emotions to the family. I feel really bad for them. I feel really bad for them. I can't imagine. I can't. But my son's about to be 18. So there's that too. So life's pretty fucked up. But we just got to keep going. There's always something that keeps us going. So anyways, if you liked this video, give me a thumbs up. If you would like to see more videos, maybe not this sad, maybe, but you know, I do talk about crimes and stuff, maybe when they don't hit so close to home. But if you want to see more of my videos, go ahead and subscribe. And as always, I really appreciate you for taking your time to watch my video. And I hope you have a great day. Thanks. Bye.